know I love shoes. I have thousands of shoes that I buy every year, and the first thing that I ever want to do when I get comfortable is take them off. I just hope you don't have a foot fetish.
No, but the night is still young.
Oh, no. Oh, maybe it's time to go home.
No, I'm not going to let you.
Why not?
Number one, I don't want you to. And number two, you're just too beautiful.
I know, but I'm not used to this. You know, I haven't been bad in weeks.
Well, that's good, then. That means you can stay here and relax with me.
Come on, now you know you have things to do tomorrow.
I do. I'm going to sit all day and think of you.
Oh, God. Come on, I'm sure you say that to all the girls.
Well, I never met a girl like you before, Raven. No, I'm not going to let you go tonight.
What about your butler?
He's not here. And guess what?
What?
We've got one more bottle of champagne left.
Well.
Hey, oh, I thought you were in Palm Springs.
Oh, well, I was simply bored to death, so I came back. After all, there's nothing in Palm Springs as interesting as what I have upstairs.
Oh, well. Why didn't you invite me up for a drink so I can see for myself?
Some other time, dear.
Oh, but darling, we haven't seen each other in ages. You must have a drink with me. If not up at your place, how about here in the lounge?
Oh, all right, but just one.
Excuse me, sir, do you have a payphone anyplace?
Is it a local call,
Yes,
sir?
it is.
Here, use this.
Great.
Are you people ready for this? Are you ready? Heck, Mitch.
What?
All right, come on.
It's a raid!
That's not right. I want you to meet some friends of mine. This is Ziggy. What's your last name?
Ziggy Hamilton.
Officer Hamilton. It's always officer,
Smiley, what's
right?
going on here?
This
Who are
is
these
Charlie
guys?
Fisher and Bill Morris. That uniform looks terrific on you. What are you worried about?
Still not my size, Smiley, but I got into it all right.
It's perfect. The
Smiley,
hat
what have
doesn't
you
fit,
done?
though. That's,
Sorry, have you hired these guys?
Hey, I went to Equity headquarters in Monticello and did some shopping for cops. It's cop shopping, or shopping cops. Or
Who's gonna pay for these guys, huh?
For police probe. What are you worried about? Hey, Ziggy, you sit here, okay? Charlie over there.
All right.
Bill, you can kind of hang over that desk. This is a police station. Try to, act like you're in a police station. Check out the
Do these phones
Get
work?
on the phones. No, they're all fake. This is, it's kind of a game. Hey, I'm really counting on you guys.
Smiley,
not to
what
let
are
me
you crazy?
down.
Letting these guys in on what we're doing?
Well, they know it's a gag. All right, fellas?
Sure, Smiley. Don't worry about it.
When I grew up, I always wanted to be a cop.
Yeah,
Maybe you will
good
be
for
one
you.
day.
Hey, well, this is terrific. Wow, huh? Look at it. It's just like a police station, right? That's what we want Raven Whitney to think when we bring her down here and arrest her for murder. Bum, bum. Oh. Just like a police station. 10-4.
Oh my gosh, it's starting.
Whatever that could be.
Go ahead, Hector, answer it. You're supposed to be the desk sergeant.
Yeah, right. Ah, sure, and you got the 9th Precinct, Sergeant O'Malley. Oh, Jim, it's you.
Hector, we've got a problem.
Well, that didn't take long. What?
Listen, I've been trying to get in touch with you guys the last 5 minutes. Is that phone that you hooked up working?
Oh, yeah, the phone works. Maybe the ringing mechanism is a little rusty, and maybe I ought to clean it.
Yeah, well, the way things are going around here might not make any difference.
Why? What's wrong?
Oh, wrong. What's the matter?
It's Jim. It sounds like trouble. What? No,
Give me,
what?
give me the phone. Jimmy, it's Smiley. What's the matter?
Simply put, Buffy's back.
What? Buffy, I guess she got bored in Palm Springs and she decided to come back to her Monticello penthouse and her Monticello boyfriend. You get that picture?
What are you telling me? That she's there? She's in the penthouse?
Hey, who's there? Who's in the penthouse?
No, she hasn't gone up there yet. She met a girlfriend in a bar and they're having a couple of drinks, but the time's getting short. Listen, I'm gonna call up to Johnny and tell him to get Raven out of there.
No, don't do that. Not yet.
Smiley, what's going on?
Well, let me think, will ya? Jimmy, what are we gonna do? There's gotta be some way to keep her from walking in on him. There's got to be.
Miles just isn't home tonight. Miles, help me. Oh, please help me.
You know, Miles used to run a clinic, just like this one, not so very many years ago, and he used to make the same complaints to me.
Just one complaint, usually. Never enough money.
Yeah, tell me about it. I could sum up my problem in the same 3 words. I'm kind of surprised, Dr. Kavanaugh. After seeing that penthouse of yours.
Oh, no, wait a minute. Don't get too much of a wrong impression. The place belongs to my sister, April. She's in Europe. We're kind of penthouse sitting.
Nice work if you can get it.
Yes, and Miles' clinic used to be in as bad a neighborhood as this.
You know, it's odd to think that Jody grew up in this neighborhood.
And now she's back on a terribly sad mission. Dr. Hilmer, can I ask you a question about Leonie Travis's condition?
Go ahead.
Is it really hopeless? Isn't there a slight possibility that she might pull out of it?
Mrs. Kavanaugh, I'm really, truly very sorry. The woman can hardly draw a breath. I'm amazed she's lasted this long.
Here you are, honey. Here's the key to your mother's apartment. She gave it to me herself, you understand, you know, so she wouldn't have to get up and answer the door when I came to see her.
Dr. Hilmer told us that she was too weak to come to the door.
Well, I try and help her as much as I can, but I couldn't be there all the time.
No, listen, Mrs. Ingersoll, I understand, okay? I mean, I want you to know whatever happens, I'm very grateful for all you've done.
I said to Dr. Munchin there was simply no way I was going to let a woman surgeon operate on me. I mean, women's lip is lovely, but after all, it is my gallbladder. Anyway, my husband Edward said that what I should do... I thought his name was Irving. Oh, that was my second husband. Oh, my, it has been a long time. Listen, darling, I really can't stay very long. Well, what's your hurry, for heaven's sake? Well, it's just that I'd like to get freshened up. I've had a very long and grimy flight. Well, why don't you use the powder room here? Well, it's just that I would be more comfortable in my own suite. But you haven't heard about my operation yet. How do you know I didn't die on the table? Not you, dear. To kill you, they'd have to use a stick. Oh, well, all right. Room. Don't be too long. Oh, my dear. Are you all right?
Oh, yes. I just felt a little faint, that's all.
Well, is there anything I can do for you?
No, thank you. I just needed to rest for a moment.
Well, if you're sure, I could get the hotel doctor. He's ancient, but he might be able to help you.
No, please. You don't have to bother.
Are you a guest at the hotel?
No, I'm just visiting a friend of mine who lives here. I'm going to go up and see him in a little while when I'm feeling better.
I see. Well, if you're really sure.
Yes, I'm sure.
All right. But you must take very good care of yourself. You're very pretty, you know. You're very young and very pretty. You must take good care of yourself.
Yes, thank you.
It's only one life, you know. One life and one youth. Damn it. Bye-bye.
Come on! I know you knew who I was before we even met on the island.
I knew who you were after you told me.
Oh, I should never have given you my name. You don't think I'm a bad girl, do you?
Why?
Because I don't want to be a widow.
The only thing I could think of when I saw you was, now there is the most beautiful woman I've seen.
Cut it out! Come on, I'm sure you say that to dozens of girls. As a matter of fact, you probably have closets full of shoes. And I'm going to go right now and take a look.
No. I won't let you do that, Raven. You got me pegged all wrong, baby. I'm a nice boy.
What about that blonde we met in the restaurant?
What about her?
What about her? She knew who you were. I saw the way she looked at you. What was her name?
Jinx Avery, and yes, we do know each other.
Aha!
We are just friends. We work together, Raven. Just friends, I promise. And I are just co-workers. I did take her out to dinner a couple of times.
Right, the truth comes out.
Come on, when you work with somebody, I mean, they expect you to be friendly.
What do you mean, friendly?
You don't have to worry, Raven. I mean, nothing to be jealous about, at least.
Don't worry, I'm not jealous.
Well, you know how some women are.
I am not some women. I'm Raven.
Wow. You know, you remind me of a funny story. When I was in Los Angeles, I knew this woman who was so jealous. And she found her boyfriend with another woman. And wow, she ran up to his apartment and she cut up all his clothes. And he was an actor. He needed his clothing for work. Well, it just brings me to the point. I'll finish later. Hello.
Johnny, just listen.
Jimmy, Raven.
Just shut up and listen to me. This is very important. Now, don't panic.
What? What's wrong?
We've got to abort the mission. You've got to get Raven out of there.
I thought you said everything was all fixed up.
Yeah, I thought it was, but something has come up. Listen, Smiley told me not to call you, but time is running short.
Please, Jimmy, tell me what's going on.
It's Buffy. She's back.
Jimmy, she's in Palm Springs.
You're wrong. She's in the powder room. And as soon as she comes out, she's going to go upstairs.
Oh, God, I gotta get Raven out of here. If Buffy finds Raven here, she's gonna kill me.
Just take it easy. You have 5 minutes. Make some kind of polite apology to Raven and then get her the hell out of there.
Jimmy, what about Jinx?
Don't worry about Jinx. I'll head her off. The important thing is that you just move Raven out now.
Yeah, okay.
Try not to make her mad so that we can try this again.
Good. Goodbye. Raven, listen to me. I've got to talk to you now, babe. We've got to go. We've got to get out of here. Remember you said it's time to go? Huh? It's getting late. Raven, wake up, please.
Oh, there you are, darling. I was just about to order another drink.
Not for me, darling. I really must be getting upstairs.
But you haven't even heard about my operation yet. They gave me only a month if I didn't have it.
Irene, if they gave me only a month to live, I would want to spend it in your company.
Oh, Buffy, would you really?
Yes, darling, because then I would know that that month would seem like an eternity.
Oh,
good night, darling.
You. Good night.
Mrs. Revere?
Yes?
Hi. I guess you don't remember me. I'm Johnny's friend.
Oh, Oh, yes, yes. You were with him that day.
Right, that's
in the
right.
dining room.
Yes, I just spent the past 24 hours with Johnny.
Really? You don't mean in the penthouse?
Oh, no, of course not. He got sick again. I think I told you. He suffered a war wound. He's got a war injury. It acted up again. Oh, be careful. And he called up his old buddy, and I came down and got him.
You mean he's left the hotel?
He's got to have somebody to take care of him, Mrs. Rivera.
Yes, well, where is he?
In my place. Well, I've got to say, you look beautiful, Mrs. Rivera. You really... Johnny would love to see you. He really would. He'd love to see you again. If you have any time, I could take you right to him right now.
Well, of course.
You can?
Yes,
Oh, that's terrific. That's going to lift him so much. He's going to go nuts. Well, you really are an angel of mercy, Mrs. Revere. You really are.
Oh, hi. How are you? You feeling okay?
Yeah, I'm all right. So what's going on?
It's unbelievable, but the curtain's about ready to go up.
Well, I guess I better go now.
You sure you don't want me to go with you? I can just hang out in the hallway and wait for you.
No, I'm all right. I'd rather you stayed here.
Right, but if you need me or if you want me for any reason, just give a holler, okay?
Okay, I'll do that. You're very good to me, you know that? Coming all this way with me.
You call this a distance? How about the ends of the earth?
Okay. I'll be back soon.
I did it all wrong, Joe. Everything. Find time to know you were wrong, ain't it? My daughter. My little girl. You know how long it's been, Joe? 5 years. I told her, you don't like it here, baby. You don't like how your mama behaves. You get your sweet little self out of here. That's what I told her. All I gave her was bus fare. That's all, Joe. She wasn't even 15 years old. You know what's happened to her, don't you, Joe? She's probably a worse tramp than me by now. You think there is such a thing, Joe? A worse tramp than Leone Travis?
You burned them all, Leone.
What?
Letters, papers, all the stuff. All burned?
I was thinking about going to the church, Joe. Can you see me in a church? I was thinking about it. You think about things like that when you're dying.
You're not dying, Leone.
You gotta confess what you done wrong. You gotta tell somebody. Somebody's gotta say it's okay. It's okay, Leone. You didn't mean it. Somebody's gotta forgive you. My daughter, maybe, huh, Joe? My little girl. I need my pillow now, Joe.
Yeah, Leone. You need it.
I should go next door.
Oh, don't fret so much. Here, have a cup of coffee.
Oh, thank you. Listen, Mrs. Ingersoll, you said something earlier about Jody's mother. About her men friends.
Maybe you'd like some tea instead? Or a drink, maybe. I keep some whiskey around, for medicinal purposes.
You said something about the kind of men Leone Travis has. What did you mean by that?
I don't remember saying anything about that.
You meant they were criminals, didn't you?
Listen, Sonny, I learned something a long time ago, and you better learn it too. There are times when it's better to be deaf, dumb, and blind